says review pause.
Recording.
Okay, this is going to be my attempt at reality therapy / choice theory. So, Tony, last time you were here, I asked you about your best self. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I asked you for homework, basically, to think about what your best self would look like, to imagine it in your head. And you were asked to come up with a couple things that you would like to change or work on in order to get to your best self. So, did you come up with a couple things?
Well, I think one of the things that I'd like to do is stop smoking.
Okay. How long have you been smoking?
About 25 years.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while.
Can I ask why? I mean, besides the obvious health, but
Well, yeah, you know, being a father, I'd like to stay around a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Plus, every time I walk, I go upstairs, I'm out of breath, so
Yeah.
probably need to work on that.
Okay. What was I going to say? Well, there's, you have many options, but I have a couple suggestions, and maybe you could tell me what you think. Of course, there is always medicine to help you. They have the patches. They have depression medicine, which I think we've discussed. I don't think you're depressed.
No, I don't really want to use medicine either.
Okay. And there's also, you can just do cold turkey, or we can do like a reduction approach, to where that would be cut back on the cigarettes. First, you would keep track of how many you smoke every day. Actually, that would probably be a good homework assignment for you to maybe jot down when you do smoke, what time it is, how many, and then if you can, it would be interesting to know the feeling associated with it. Like, let's say you get home from work and you smoke a cigarette, either because there's no emotion, you're just used to it, or you're stressed out, or you get mad.
Yeah, because I have a lot of stress at work.
Okay. So after you write that down, that would be some self-awareness, just so you could see what's going on. Maybe you could bring that back next week. But in the meantime, I have always found it helpful to not focus so much on what I shouldn't do. So, smoking is a coping mechanism, mostly, right? To reduce stress or emotions.
It also becomes a habit.
Mm-hmm. So, we need to come up with some different coping mechanisms for you besides smoking. So, what do you like to do?
I like to play sports.
You do? Like, specifically?
Baseball, basketball.
Okay.
Everything that involves running.
So you like to run?
Yeah.
Okay. With it being winter, would it be possible for you to pick up one of those sports or run when you get home?
I could probably do weightlifting.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. And don't you have a son who's starting to do that, you said one time?
Yeah, he's really starting to get into it, so it'd be easy for me to jump in with him and kind of train him a little bit and teach him the right way.
Okay. Let's start from there. You want to do that? So you'll write down every time you smoke what time it is and the emotion associated with it, or the reason. And then you can also
in the morning when you get up, it's just, there's really not a reason, it's just
a habit. Yeah, so just write that habit. But right now we're not really trying to reduce it unless you want to. We just want to be aware of what's going on. Like before you go on a diet, how many calories do you actually receive in one day, and then you.
Let's not do that one.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna write down your smoking habit, and then if you'd like, you could start jumping in there with your son. Maybe, what do you think? Think we could come up with a plan? As in, like, I'll try at least once a week next week. Or
So do you want me to keep track of the times I do things in
No.
every place?
No, we'll get to that. Right now, let's just keep it simple. Right now, we're just going to introduce a new habit, a new coping mechanism, while you're maintaining your normal smoking habit and writing it down. And then you might see that, whoa, might have to pick one or the other.
All right.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be.
We're just starting small.
Yeah.
How do
I
you
mean,
eat?
it is 25 years, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a fight.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going to go through withdrawals, but you'll be fine. I know this sounds crazy, but they say it only takes 15 days to break the habit out of your body, and the rest is psychological, the habits. So your body will feel better after 15 days, and then just mentally and emotionally. But I'm sure, like everybody else, you'll find that when you start doing other things besides smoking to get rid of that tension and those emotions, you'll start feeling better about yourself.
Well, I think weightlifting's a good thing because you get a physical at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Your physical appearance will improve.
Yeah, your overall health will improve. You'll feel better mentally. Yeah, you'll be able to breathe. So, do you feel like that you've come up with this plan? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's just my son's always nagging on me a little bit to quit anyway.
Okay. Okay. So, I want to really stress the fact that the mental part on focusing, we're focusing on working out with your son and how that makes you feel and stuff. And then the other part you're just writing down. No big deal for now.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's be specific. The plan is for next week. What are you going to bring next week with you?
A journal of when I smoke and why. Or
And
how I felt.
yeah. And one day, how many days are you going to do with your son of workout?
It's usually 3 to 4.
Well, let's be realistic, because you're still smoking, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 3 to 4 could be the end goal, but
Well, I mean, if you don't lift 3 to 4 times a week, then you're not hitting all your muscle groups. So.
right. But then you say that you work late,
Yes.
3 days a week, or so. Did you say 2 or 3 days a week?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how about we start out small? Let's say you do at least one day. Maybe you could do 2, but the goal is to do 1 for sure.
Yeah, I can do 1.
Okay. All right. Well, good stuff. You feeling good about everything?
It's a start.
Yeah. I mean, how do you bite off? How do you chew an elephant? How do you eat an elephant?
Well, if it's an elephant ear, you just take a bite. It's round.
No, it's a real elephant.
Oh.
One little piece at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. So we'll see you next Tuesday?
All right.
Okay. Alright, have a good day. Thanks for coming.